Stardom 101. Stardom 101. Stardom 101.
Stardom 101.
It's the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast. Shining light on today's tastemakers
and innovators.
Kicking it with your host, Christopher Boykin. It's the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast.
Oh, yes, it's Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast here back on iHeartRadio. Thank you guys once again for tapping into our weekly platform. We do this weekly. We feature prominent, talented individuals, entrepreneurs all across this globe doing amazing things out here, thriving in their business. And today we are not going to disappoint. I got my guy, Jonathan Clark, in the building. We are going to talk all things his brand, his fashion, the stuff that he has going on. What's going on, bro? How you feeling, man?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Fantastic. So the folks want to know your backstory into this industry. It's a very intricate industry, as you may know it, thriving. For you, Jonathan, can you let us know how you got into this, the generation of this fashion industry and how you got into this industry?
Well, fashion has been always my background and something that I, inquired of as far as fashion designing. I did not know the gift until about possibly 3 years ago, and 3 or 4 years ago when I developed the talent. And so basically, this was something that I was drafted into, but I love, fashions or what have you. And so basically, I got my start 3 years ago, and I said, well, let me see what could happen with this, and and then try to make something happen with it, because I'm actually a go-getter. So I don't take no for an answer. So I try to figure out a solution or a problem regarding that.
Absolutely. Your take on this generation of fashion, as someone, can you give me your perspective of what you see out there? Is it a lucrative time in this industry? Is it a good time, bad time, trending? What do you see as you navigate through this industry? Because your perspective is very important. Some people trendsetters, some people follow, some people create. So for you, what do you see what's going on right now in the industry?
Well, the industry is very, very broad. You have these the fashion where, I love creativity, but nowadays you see a lot of lucrative, as you stated, wear that is becoming very seductive and not having a modest or a standpoint to where you stand out or you're different.
I see.
So it's kind of it's kind of a turn off to some people, because you're wanting to. You're showing stuff that nobody else wants to visualize. It's not even sacred no more. So it's like, hey, you need to tone it up, or make it appealing to where it's not a seductive fashion, or it's a seductive thing, because you don't leave no imaginary to the eye.
I see. And it's funny you say that, Jonathan, because like I say, even with some of these fashion shows, and you can help me out on this topic, you see things that's just like over the top to a regular normal human being wouldn't even consume it. So is there an audience for that out there? You got stuff and instruments and all kinds of stuff, or is that just extreme? Or should you make your brand or curate your brand to the point where it is appealing to the average customer, the person, the consumer, because they're the ones that matter the most? So should you be thriving for creativity, extreme, or should be relatively? Like, what's your take on that?
My take on that is, I think that you can remain vigilant and relevant, but in modesty. I think creativity, yes, I'm all for creativity and its modesty. But when you're detouring from that, then it's kind of some people like that, but then you kind of set yourself up for failure, or you kind of set yourself up for not trying to, what am I trying to say? You're setting yourself up for failure pretty much. If you remain vigilant and with integrity and character and class, then, it's more receptive, versus you're out here, you just creating because you want to look a seductive look or a lucrative, as you stated, look. You can be, you can dress with in modesty with great, with great appeal and great fashions and make a statement versus, dressing, I would just say messy and if you allow me to say this, Orish,
sure, of course,
on both genres, it's you have to, set that standard. And then I think it's a lack of, generations because of what parents did, or it's becoming a generational cycle, so you got to learn how to break that cycle.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you have to learn how to break that cycle.
Absolutely. And for you, you have the Kingdom Kings and Queens, the shoe line. I want to tap into that right now for you. You have the luxury shoes, which is unique and it's a niche audience. Before we go into the sneakers, can you tell me about the luxury shoes and some of the products or under the latest developments in that area?
Yes, sir. So basically, some of the shoes have won Staff Pick Award. And basically, I want to clear the air because I know some people think it as this Kingdom Kings and Queens is a racist thing, racist, I guess, slogan or business, which is not. It derived from a Christian perspective, and so I see everybody as a king and a queen. It's not. It's not white. Everybody has a place, in this. And so basically my shoe line, how I depict from some of the shoes like Unstoppable Winds that received a Staff Pick Award. The shoes have meaning behind it. So every name behind the shoe has a meaning and has a purpose. With that, and then the coat of many colors derived from Joseph. Joseph was a dreamer, and if we go back into those aspects, principle foundation, and he was a dreamer. He loved to dream, and they was trying to steal his shine. Pretty much, I'm just narrow it down. But shoe received Staff Pick Award. I also basically the Kings. It's the purple shoe, the Kings. That particular shoe, they received a Staff Pick Award. But all these shoes were designed in mind with me. I had a vision, and I do the tribe of Judah.
Wow.
Fire. So basically, I have a vision. When God gives me a vision or revelation, I form it into art as a form of shoe and fashion.
Nice.
And that, I come up with the creation and the design and the layout of it. So all the materials are custom made. And basically, they're custom made and basically authentic, genuine leather shoes.
Wow.
Basically, one of a kind, and it's just a one of a kind. So basically, whatever if you wanted a shoe and you asked me, well, can you create this? You
can create it. Wow.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
I'm grateful for the gift.
Yeah.
The opportunity to be able to share this, it's not just a gift, but it's more personal with me,
Absolutely.
and with customers, because you want to. My slogan is step into royalty, the royal look. So you want to be distinctive and and have that appeal.
Correct. Correct.
This is you will get that. Like I said, I wanted to share this one particular shoe, which I did a Clark collection shoe. I'll give a little history about that, but I did a shoe, 3 shoes specifically for my mother. If you don't mind, I'll share my story.
Sure.
So basically, 3.5 years ago, which will be 4 years in October, October the 10th, my brother was murdered in Nashville, Tennessee. And so basically, he was gunned down and killed by a white male. And so then after that, pretty much 9 days apart, we were leaving my brother's funeral hours after the burial and the funeral, which was October the 19th, 2020, when me and my mother was in a fatal accident, killing my mother on impact of the accident.
Oh my goodness.
And so I died 3 times, on the operating table and while I was in the vehicle.
Wow.
I seen my mother take her last breath and I coded out. So I end up, as I'm talking, I'm getting chills and but this is passionate and it means so much to me. So basically I did a shoe, 3 shoes in honor of her, because she was a fashion icon and she loved to look good and dress good. And so I did 3 of those shoes, and one did receive staff pick award regarding to some of the shoes. But really got some good feedback from that, and so I am honored to put my name and my family legacy, which is the Clark legacy, on that. And so, you know, for those that, like that, basically you can, look it up and support that cause, because, that particular brand will go to the Clark's legacy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you also have other accessories as well, too, Jonathan, am I here correctly? Like bag accessories and other items as well?
Yes, I am going to be tapping into that market, accessory bags.
Okay.
And so I just put that out there today, that I will be doing that, as well as we also will be doing kid sneakers as well. So
nice.
I'll be tapping into that market. So I'm trying to catch up and get things done so everything will
roll out in time. Absolutely. And the Clark fragrance line, that's coming soon as well, too, correct?
Yes, sir. The Clark's fragrance line. Basically, the Clark's fragrance line, yes, it's the Clark's legacy. And it stemmed from what I just shared, the story that I just shared with you all. And so basically, it's will be coming out soon. Hopefully by late summer or fall is what we're targeting this product to be out. And so it's, a luxury fragrance. It's Forerunner. I think I sent that to you. I can't remember offhand, but
correct.
That particular, but those 3, it's a fragrance with my mom's fragrance, and it's my brother, which I did Forerunner because my brother was a track runner and he was the state championship for his division as well as his as in the state. So he won a lot of medals with that. So that's how I came up with the Forerunner. And I don't know what my fragrance is, but anyways, I forgot. But I got so much going on, so it's like trying to juggle everything, in my head. So, but the fragrance is a great investment, and I would like for you all who are out there will, pick up that product, and we're going to be coming up with some things live later with how you can order and all that stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm definitely excited about that project,
Mm-hmm.
and putting our stamp and seal of the park's legacy.
Fantastic. Do you do any other events, or plan to do any events or pop-ups? Some people do things of that nature. They collab, they vend at other events, functions. Are you big on literally coming out, making yourself and putting yourself in front of the consumer?
Yes, I'm definitely I'm open to shows.
Okay.
And events I will come and do. Just with notice and ahead of time, I will come out there and do that.
Fantastic. As far as collaborations, I know, like I said, you as a designer, some people like to do sponsorships, collaborations. They look for ambassadors to endorse the products, anything like that. Are those opportunities available for other people? Or is that something that you're seeking as well too, or simply just open to?
Yeah, I'm open to. I'm pretty much open to both, receiving and being a part of. So yes.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. And I know you alluded to earlier, Jonathan, I just want to touch up a little bit more on it. The casual wear, menswear, casual wear, is that something that's still on the radar as well?
As far as the fashion of shoes?
Absolutely.
Yes. So I'm working on that. So both of the let me elaborate on that. Why I'm glad that you said that. The tennis shoes are both for it's unisex, so male or female can rock the wear. And I will be also doing more spring stuff for the men wear. So I got one shoe that was a casual wear shoe that received a staff pick award. So it's been amazing, being able to, create these crafts and then, get recognition.
Oh, yes.
Work. And so I'm really excited about that and where this is going to take me. I have no idea. I'm just
absolutely
creating, and it's just remarkable.
Yes.
To not only be a blessing, but just to this will open up the door for many opportunities.
Absolutely. I think you said it perfectly, Jonathan. I think what's amazing in that process, God will show you who you are. Like you said, he gives you the vision and the gift. You have no idea what life you're going to change, who's going to wear your brand, who's going to support you. And then on top of that, you're creating opportunities, brother, for other people. And at the same time, your heart is still centered. Because a lot of people get into these industries and it's money and things change them. You see it all the time. I see it all the time, and they lose sight of the mission. Yes. I really appreciate the fact that you are centered. You still got your eyes on the prize. You know exactly what you want to do, and you open the door up for other people. Some people close that door, Jonathan. You know that.
Exactly. So, and it's sad because we get the big head and we tend to forget where we come from.
Absolutely.
And, and who the people that support us made us, what I'm saying? So we can tend to forget the little things. And so I'm very passionate about the work that I do. And
absolutely.
I for my people, and I'm very loyal to my people.
Absolutely.
And very an advocate for my people. So it's more than just this gift and this shoe design. It's a lot more bigger than me. So I want to be vigilant and never get the big head. Never get prideful or boastful.
Oh yes.
In the that I have accomplished.
Absolutely.
And so that being said, I'm open and approachable.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Final question for you, Jonathan. What's the best way for the listener to continue to support you individually on your journey in life and your brands and your companies? You have multiple companies, multiple entities, multiple departments, multiple facets about yourself. What's the best way for them to stay connected with you, brother?
Okay. Yeah, you can reach me on we have Instagram, K&Q Shoe Line So K&Q Shoe Line. So you can reach us on Instagram, K&Q Shoe Line. You can also reach us on Facebook. We have our own Facebook page, K&Q Shoe Line. And we also have our own website. Everything is still been updated. There's products that are still been updated. So just I want to, put that out there too. So, but yeah, Kingdom Kings and Q's Shoe Line, and our website is, hold on one second, Kingdom Kings Kingdom Kings and Queens .com. I think it's Kingdom Kings and Queen or K&Q shoeline.com.
Fantastic. There you go. Jonathan Clark in the building, one and only on the rise. This episode is called Fashion on the Rise. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the social media platforms that Jonathan just stated will actually be in the show notes of this episode. So we're going to make sure you guys can follow his platform, support, and please, by all means, purchase products. Like, comment, subscribe, do what you have to do to stay connected to individuals and entrepreneurs just like this who are creating constant opportunities in this world and society, and at the same time creating great products for you to look good in. You can't beat that. Jonathan, it's been a pleasure, brother.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely. Stardom Magazine, Radio. We see you guys next week with another episode just like this. Until next time, peace.
Are you on the rise to stardom? Well, get featured in the next issue of Stardom101 Magazine and promote your business or products today. Text MAG to 804-550-8647 or visit stardom101mag.net.
You're listening to the Stardom101 Magazine Podcast with Christopher Boykin. Be sure to subscribe and download this episode, and continue to listen to Stardom on iHeartRadio or wherever you get your podcasts.